What's up, manga fans? This is Rafael from C Manga, and welcome back to another review, or another two reviews of Area D. The first chapter I'm going to review is chapter 92 at the Tower of Judgment 4. So these chapters actually came out, I think it was after the two I did, so it was like sometime during Christmas Boxing Day, you know. It was like in sequence of each day, so my wish did come true when I said I wish more of these came out more often. So I guess I got more for than I asked for. But yeah, these two chapters were good. It seems like they've more or less wrapped up and finished the series of At the Tower of Judgment chapters, and we were kind of left with a cliffhanger in the next chapter, chapter 93. But I enjoyed it. The fighting was really good. And I like that, you know, the theory was of the Mistworld was explained in this chapter. It was kind of what similar to what I was theorizing in my last review when I said objects that are not part of the Mistworld are not affected by it, and it was sort of that, but it was kind of a bit more detailed than that, or more to it. Whereas we see the wall that was blocking Kakuta from Jin is like a 3D reflection, so basically it will block living human beings and any objects they're touching, but as soon as the human being lets go of the object they're touching, it can pass through. And we see this when Kakuta throws his assault rifle through the wall to Jin, and the same as last chapter when he fired bullets through the wall. As soon as they've left the human, they're no longer physically touching, it's no longer part of that world or bound by the properties of that world. So yeah, that's why they were lucky to use that advantage to wound Garan last time. And in this chapter, he's basically in a bit of a rut, because soon as he's realized that they knew the secret of the missile, he bolted out there, and he was injured from obviously the bullets. And what I like was he underestimated Kakuta, because you know he's obviously looking at him as just a big, strong, dumb human with nothing special, no powers. And after he's realised that Kakuta is actually smarter than he gave him credit for, he realised he should have killed him first, otherwise he wouldn't be in the state he's in. And funny enough, Lizard comes along, and it's ironic that he was cursing, Garan himself was cursing Lizard last chapter, and this one now he's coming back gloating. He's like, look at the sorry state of you there. Like gloating over obviously him thinking he's better than Lizard, telling him to back down, he's just a little baby that needs to move out of the way. Now he's in the same kind of predicament, so Lizard actually instead of going arrogant and saying I'm gonna take this on myself, he convinces Garan to team up with him, and shockingly Garan actually accepts. But I'm not convinced this alliance is that true. So we see that they haven't wasted absolutely no time going after Jin. As soon as they've teamed up, they return the tag team on him, and they put a lot of pressure on him because Jin's obviously struggling from the fact he can't read Garan, and then obviously the sequence of attacks and combinations of attacks from both of them is something hard for him to keep up. So later on we see Lizard is commenting on Jin's state, like, how much longer are you going to be able to hold yourself up? I'm surprised you're still actually, you know, standing up, let alone alive. And Jin is actually quite good when it comes to, you know, mind games and tactics. He basically kind of goaded Lizard into attacking him by saying, I can still read your mind though. And just this plan, he baited Lizard into attacking him, and he counters him with the butt of his gun. So we're thinking, okay, we're going to get into a bit of scuffle here. And that's cut short straight away with Garan and these underhanded, slimy tactics. He stabs both Jin and Lizard through the back so he could get to Jin. And I just thought, yeah, I knew this alliance wasn't legit. He basically used Lizard as a decoy so he could kill both him and Jin. And in a way, it was a brilliant plan in that regard, because obviously he knows that Jin can't read Garan's mind. And using Lizard to scuffle with him will take, you know, Jin's focus off of Garan, so that he's only focused on Lizard. So as soon as he found the right opportunity, he stabbed Lizard in the back and stabbed Jin, and done. So yeah, that was it for that part. And I was like, good damn, what's gonna happen next? Because this isn't one of those little flesh wounds or scratches. Jin has actually been like freaking skewered, as well as Lizard. Lizard's more so, it's got the blunt of it. but Jin has been quite wounded by this, so it made me wonder what's going to happen next time. And yeah, the last bit of the battle was actually quite great, and this chapter was good. So that's all I can say about this. As I said, it's a good chapter, and I'll more or less review the next one in a bit. So you guys know the usual, leave any comments if you enjoyed this chapter, and I'll join you guys in the next review.